Now, as you can see, this cart accelerated at first, peaked, and then plateaued on the RPMs. That's why the sound started high and then leveled off.
Today, we're going over what you need to ask before buying a pre-owned golf cart. Whether you're purchasing here in the Villages or anywhere else in the country, these are some things to consider before you spend your hard-earned money. Today, we're at our Brownwood showroom, meeting up with Daniel and Josh to go over what these items are. All right, guys.
Jeffrey.
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Daniel, Josh, can you tell everyone a little bit about yourselves?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I've been working for the Villages Golf Cars for about 5 years. I started off at this location and I'm still here now. And my brother Josh joined us about a month ago here.
Yep, I've been to the Villages Golf Cars for about 9 years and have worked at every location but Eastport.
Let's go ahead and dive in and see what you guys have lined up for us.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So first thing you want to do is find out if the cart is really the year that the individual or the dealership is advertising it as. The way to find out the year first is by finding out where the serial number is. On a Yamaha Drive 2, it's going to be under your seat on the driver's side, located right here. For a Yamaha Drive, your serial number is going to be located under the passenger side, just over here under the seat. Depending on the make and model, your serial number is going to be in different spots on the cart. Once you get the serial number, you can either go online and try to find out the year by looking the serial number up, or give your local dealership a call to find out what year it is.
Here in the Villages, it is not uncommon for our residents to drive between 3, 5, even 6,000 miles a year. In that case, you would want to know that that vehicle by the previous owner or the dealership was properly servicing this vehicle. A couple of points of interest would be the belts in the vehicle, your starter generator belt, your drive belt, of course, your fluids, have they been changed recently, as well as the air filter and the air cleaner, and what type of fuel they've been using as well. If these items have been neglected, then your purchase of a very well-priced pre-owned golf cart could inflate pretty quickly.
So if you're looking to get an electric golf cart, specifically lead acid, if you take a look at the condition and the year of the battery, that's very important, because typically a lead acid battery is going to last anywhere from 3 to 5 years, depending on how well the battery is taken care of. To determine the date of the battery, you want to look over here at the terminal. There'll either be a stamp or a sticker on the terminal. The A would indicate January, B would be February, C would be March. Second would be the number. That's going to determine the year. On here it says A2, so that would be January of 2022. And even if the batteries are relatively new, if they weren't properly taken care of, this could lead to having to have the batteries replaced earlier than anticipated. So look for corrosion and the swelling of the batteries.
Next up are the tires. So when purchasing a pre-owned vehicle, whether it's from a dealership or somebody on the side of the road, you want to make sure that the tires were properly taken care of. Just because they may look good, they could be old, and just like the tires on your car, the rubber, over time it dry rots, and it could cost you above and beyond what you were initially going to spend on the vehicle. If it's overinflated, you'll notice that it's actually bald in the middle. If it's underinflated, you'll see it balding on the edges.
Also the windshield, it's very important to take a look at. If there's scratches or haziness, or even your hinge here deteriorating over time, you might have to replace that. Moving over here to the side mirror, if there's cracks in the side mirror, or if it's kind of loose or broken here, you might have to replace that in the future. And then your strip lights, if they're coming off, you might have to replace those as well.
And now it's time to test drive. Just like if you were buying a regular car, there's things you want to look for when you're test driving your golf cart. 1, abnormal sounds. If the steering wheel is giving you any kind of a grinding or makes a weird noise, this is a problem. 2, you want to make sure that the vehicle itself in the suspension, as well as the road noise from the tires, is also not abnormal. So the next thing we want to test is the speed. This is important because if the vehicle has a blown input shaft, then the governor will not engage and the vehicle will continue to accelerate until you run out of road. Obviously, this is very dangerous and a very expensive repair to change the input shaft. So in order to check to see if your input shaft is blown, first you got to put the cart in neutral. You do that by putting it between forward and reverse. So if you hear the beep, go up just a little bit, the cart will be in neutral. At this point, you can hit the accelerator pedal and see if the cart plateaus, meaning if the RPMs stay increasing and don't stop, or if they level off. Now, as you can see, This cart accelerated at first, peaked, and then plateaued on the RPMs. That's why the sound started high and then leveled off. If the cart does not do this, you may want to walk away.
Okay, so another thing to take consideration of is when you're buying a pre-owned is parts and service. Here in the villages, we use golf carts a lot more than the average place where you would have a golf cart. So it's very important to have a service center that you can easily visit with your cart to make sure that you get the proper parts and service that's needed on a pre-owned. Warranty, routine maintenance, accident or collision, you want to make sure that you have a service center that has access to factory parts and the proper parts that you need for your vehicle.
So the next thing we're going to touch on is the balance transfer of factory warranty. Yamaha transfers factory warranty. If you purchased your Star EV through us, it transfers factory warranty, and EasyGo transfers up to 3 years of the lithium battery warranty. So, if the balance of a factory warranty does not transfer to the purchase of your pre-owned golf cart, how much does that affect the actual value of the vehicle to you? Here at the Villages Golf Cars, when you're purchasing a pre-owned vehicle, if there is a balance of factory warranty, it is transferred to the next owner without a cost incurrence to you.
So let's go over our window stickers because we are completely transparent when it comes to pre-owned golf cars purchased here at the Villages Golf Cars. Each one of these window stickers will show the golf car's info along with serial number, what warranty it has, and whether that's factory warranty or an in-house warranty, plus every part we've replaced and whether those parts carry their own warranty. We even show what it would have cost if you bought your golf cart elsewhere and came back to us for that same amount of work. Along with that, we show the service job ID so we can track this back to the exact technician that performed the work on this specific golf car. Plus, every pre-owned golf car purchased from us comes with a 30-day quality guarantee, 1 year of roadside assistance, access to our priority service scheduling, courtesy service loaners, and access to our exclusive accessories. So whether you're shopping here in the Villages or anywhere else in the country, use these tips as you're shopping for your next pre-owned golf car. And if you are here in the area, stop in and see us, see why so many people trust us. Again, my name is Jeff with the Villages Golf Cars, and I'll catch you on the next one.